Welcome to Fulonbarn's comprehensive guide on advanced warehousing configuration in Info-LN. In this video, we will walk through the complete warehouse master data setup process in Info-LN 10.8 Cloud. You will learn how to define warehouse, configure location control, set up storage zones, and follow the recommended implementation sequence. Whether you are implementing a new warehouse or optimizing an existing one, this guide covers everything you need to know. Let's get started. The Warehouse Master Data Module, or WMD, is the foundation of all warehousing operations in Info-LN. This module is where you define the physical structure of your warehouse, configure how goods are stored and tracked, and establish rules governing every inbound and outbound movement. The WMD module organizes information into several categories: the physical structure including warehouse, locations, and zones, item-specific data, storage conditions, packaging definitions, handling unit configuration, and inventory blocking rules. All of these are managed through sessions within the WHWMD module namespace. The Global Parameters session, WHWMD 0100S000, controls core capabilities like lot control, serialized item tracking, and handling unit management across all warehouse. Every logistic company in Info-LN must define at least one warehouse before processing orders. Warehouses are created in the Warehouse session, WHWMD 2500M000. This is the single most important configuration point for warehouse structure. When defining a warehouse, you assign a unique code, link it to an enterprise unit and address, and set a calendar code for lead time calculations. The session lets you configure inbound and outbound lead times, cross-dock lead time, receipt handling including zero receipt and scan-based confirmation, operational blockings, supply configuration, and shipment management settings like delivery notes and packing slips. This session is comprehensive and touches nearly every aspect of how your warehouse operates. Info-LN supports several warehouse types, each designed for a specific purpose. Normal warehouse handles standard storage and distribution. Shop floor warehouse are linked to production orders for work-in-progress materials. Service warehouse track field service parts and repair inventory. Project warehouse segregate inventory for specific projects. Consignment owned means your stock is held at a customer site while ownership remains with you. Consignment not owned is supplier stock held at your location. Finally, financial warehouse are for valuation only with no physical movements. Choosing the correct type at setup time is critical because changing it later is restricted when planned orders or active transactions exist. Location control is the feature that transforms a simple warehouse into one with granular inventory tracking at the bin, shelf, or rack level. When enabled, every inventory transaction must reference a specific location. For an empty warehouse, simply select the Location Control checkbox. For warehouse with existing stock, the process involves 5 steps. First, verify prerequisites: no unconfirmed receipts, all shipments confirmed, inspections complete. Second, block the warehouse for inbound and outbound movements. Third, run the change location system session in simulate mode first. Fourth, execute get stop points to copy inventory into the location control framework. Fifth, assign locations to each item using the assign locations session. Always simulate before executing the actual update to prevent data issues. Storage zones represent logical or physical subdivisions within a warehouse. They group locations together and allow you to apply blocking rules, assign responsible employees, and control transaction types. Zones are defined in the WHWMD 3110S000 session. Each zone has a unique code within its parent warehouse. The real power of zones lies in their blocking capabilities. Info-LN provides 5 blocking options at the zone level: inbound blocks receipt of purchased or manufactured items, outbound prevents item issuance, transfer receipt blocks incoming transfers, transfer issue blocks outgoing transfers, and assembly prevents assembly activities. Zone blockings cascade to all contained locations, but individual locations can override zone-level blocks when needed. Locations are the most granular level of warehouse structure, representing individual bins, shelves, and racks. Standard locations are managed in WHWMD 3500M000. Fixed locations, defined in WHWMD 3502M000, are permanently assigned to specific items. Inbound advice always directs those items to their assigned position, which simplifies put away and ensures consistent storage. Receiving locations are where inbound goods first arrive. Staging locations hold items before outbound shipment. Quarantine locations hold goods pending quality inspection. Dock locations serve as staging areas for loading and unloading activities. You also configure whether the warehouse allows multi-item locations and multi-lot storage at a single location. Beyond warehouse-level settings, the Warehouse Master Data Parameters session WHWMD0100S000 controls global settings affecting all warehouse. Key parameter areas include inbound settings, which control how advice selects storage locations. Lots and serials, which activate lots and serial tracking. Handling units, which define how who's are numbered and managed. Blocking permissions, which determine who can block and unblock zones and locations. And storage conditions, which define the test order from item to item, group to location to warehouse. An important tip: item-level storage conditions take precedence over warehouse-level defaults, so plan your condition hierarchy carefully before implementation. Configuring the warehouse structure should follow a logical sequence to avoid dependency issues. Step 1. Set global parameters in WHWMD 0100S000, enabling lot control, serialized items, and handling units as required. Step 2. Define warehouse in WHWMD 2500M000, setting the type, enterprise unit, and lead times. Step 3. Create storage zones in WHWMD 3110S000 with owners, employees, and blocking rules. Step 4. Set up locations in WHWMD 3500M000. Configure fixed locations for high-frequency items, and set up dock locations. Step 5. Configure item warehouse data in WHWMD 2510M000. Step 6. Validate everything with a test receipt and shipment before going live. Thank you for watching this guide on advanced warehousing configuration in Info-LN. We covered warehouse master data fundamentals, warehouse types, location control, storage zones, location types, key parameters, and the recommended setup sequence. For more detailed tutorials and hands-on training, visit fullomban.com or our training platform at forbellentraining.versal.app. You can also reach us at fullomban@gmail.com or connect with us on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your colleagues. See you in the next video.